Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to Oxygen Not Included with me, your host, Luckymarine, in our super cooled vomit bubble playthrough. It's going to be exciting. I am already very excited. Gas vent overpressurized. We may need to move these vents into somewhere else. The last thing we need is for a backup here and for it to allow oxygen through. We may need to move that into its own separate room, really, if it's going to be that much of an issue. Alright, yeah, let's prioritize. Yeah, that's already at 7. Let's prioritize it at an 8. And also this as well. That's alright, you can wee yourself. Or in terms of research, all the green research is done. No thank you, not just yet. And we will disable you. This is just to allow the hydrogen place to escape. What are you doing weighing up here where we can't collect it? I'm so inconsiderate. There's a lot of hydrogen that's going to come flooding down here. But we have ways and means of dealing with it. Cancel you. Cancel you as well. We don't need ladders up there, we're just using it as a vent. As you can see, carbon dioxide will move its way down and the hydrogen will move its way up. Alright. Let us get... Let's start work on the hydrogen, shall we, before it builds up to... Because we've got 2 oxidizers and electrolyzers on the go. That's going to be pumping out quite a lot of hydrogen. So let's get a couple of gas pumps going. Really? Damn you, mealwood plant. We'll gas pipe over to a hydrogen generator. And we'll power you up. No, this way. Somehow make that work. We'll prioritize that at an 8. And those ladders so you can reach it. I wonder what the cables are attached to. Don't know. Yeah, I know it's hard work up there, but it'll be fine. It'll be fine. Why are you not supported? Oh, fair enough. Now I can see why you're not supported. Let's prioritize this at 9 as well. What's not supported? Invalid building location. Alright, let's tile all the way underneath it then. And prioritise this at a 9 as well. That's okay, you can vomit while you research. Alright, cancel the build. And we'll build it again. Must be built on the ground. It is on the ground. So is this jutty out thing at the end considered not to be on the ground? Let's try putting that there. Oh, you don't need this now, do you? You silly. Where are you going? Alright. Let's see if it was indeed that. Nope. Mm-mm. Oh, it was. Yeah, of course. Yeah, so this thing has to be built on the ground. Even though it's in the air, it has to be built on the ground. Unless it means this tiny bit of foot. Oh well. Let's get that prioritized as well. And we'll get you plumbed up gas-wise. You should already be powered. Yep, you'll be powered as soon as you're there. And let's prioritize the pipe. Come on, guys. Go on there, what are you doing? You be careful with that water. Yeah, it's fine, you make a mess. It's just the waste and vomit and urine just dripping out of everything. Absolutely love it. Absolutely love it. It means good things for us. What are we researching? Fine dining, nearly done. Good. How are we with our battery stroke refrigeration bank? Well, we have been concentrating on getting the hydrogen squared away, so fair enough. Alright, now if we look here, hydrogen at the moment, but as soon as anything else gets into here, quite a lot of... This is the best I've seen the hydrogen generator work. Ever. It's actually constant. This is fairly amazing, actually. I don't know if they fixed something, but it used to be that this would overpressurize and underpressurize and then over and then under, but no, that seems to be working alright. Cool. Alright. Still excited by this. Very excited. We tried hydrogen generation in one of our last playthroughs and it was a bit meh. It was a bit silly. And it'd work and then it wouldn't, and it would work and it wouldn't, and it wasn't reliable. And that was what was disappointing. But no, this seems to be alright. I'm excited. You see the little bit of grey that went in that just vanishes. If it picks up anything at all, null oxygen, carbon dioxide, breathable oxygen, it just gets rid of it. Out you go, gone, vanished. And let's build manual airlock there and a tile there, because I think it's pulling up oxygen out of this area, and we want it to be sucking directly from these two shafts. we want it to be sucking from exactly these two shafts, and not drawing in from this side. So we will prioritize that. I do apologize for my childish mind. I blame a life in the forces. Alright, that's okay, you can make a mess as long as you get the stuff built. So, no more oxygen should be getting through this way. It will just be drawing, as the pressure around here decreases, it should be drawing up. Yep, the pressure of the hydrogen down here is decreasing because it's all getting sucked up. What was it? Osmosis? Is that the thing? Where a high density of gas or liquid will, or heat even, will be drawn to a lower density area in order to even itself out. Yeah, it looks alright. We're doing well then. We could really use this time to get a battery bank sorted out, actually. Let's prioritise this at a 9. There's no point producing electricity and then not using it. Skill increase. Athletics now at 15. Lenny the Legend running around and vomiting. No, that's military vomiting, but still. We enjoy the vomiting. And the urination. I wasn't even looking and I knew what that noise was. And we will attempt. Why not? Must be on the ground. Well, if they built it, it would be on the ground. And we'll dig out above. And we will deconstruct just the building of here and here. We may need to go further actually. Because we'll need to pipe liquid into this room, but we'll also have to be able to get the steam out of it, and then we need to condense it somehow. Alright, straight away let's get the insulated tiling. Can I get to here? Of course you can. There we go. And now batteries. Will 4 do? Can we stack them? No, we can't. Right, so we'll go for a battery bank of 4. We'll also need an airlock to try and keep the heat in. And we'll link you up to the power. Oh no! Of all the times to use it, insulated wire is probably going to be useful here. But we know exactly how long it takes to build, so let's not kick the arse out of building loads of it. All right, you that and you that. We might even put a little one at the end, just because we can. Can you stack little ones? You can't. But we know that you can stack gas pumps. So, we have a way of pumping the steam directly out of this room. We just put a gas pump here. Maybe into a filter. Maybe into a filter. Alright. Not just yet. We're still on layout at the moment. Oh, we wanted to put fridges in here as well, don't we? They do kick out a lot of power, the fridges. Research. Do we need any more? Pressure mark. Do we get it? No, we won't bother. Right, deconstruct these now. No more research needs to be done. And the thing they're taking such a long time making is the insulated wire. We'll also plumb liquid vent. We'll move you. Put you. No, we'll put you in this corner. So we can drip in. Do we need our pump here? I'll cancel you. We'll put you in the middle. So we can drip in contaminated water and hopefully pump out the steam. We'll put the steam through the cooler, the thermal regulator, and we may even be able to turn that into its own little cycle and use the thermal regulator to turn the steam into fresh water to feed directly into these pipes here and directly into our freshwater tank. Yeah, you can vomit in there, it's fine. But we'll see how long this takes to actually turn the liquid that's knocking about on the floor into steam. We'll see the steam. We'll see steam being made in the top here. Alright. How are you in terms of getting powered up? Not bad. We may need to extend this out, but if we do need to, at least we've got the space to do it. Especially when we move all of this inside. That'll be a big help. We could do move in the manual generator down here. We'll put it in this corner when it's built. We also need to swap out this floor. I don't know if the plants are going to stay there, but I just don't want to be continually mopping this level. If you put the mesh tile down, then any fluid that falls on it will fall straight through straight away. Straight through straight away? Yeah, I knew what I meant. And you don't have to be up here micromanaging your plants, because any fluid that's on here will stifle your plants and stop them growing, or it should do. I don't know why it's not. I don't know if that's suddenly changed as well. I don't know. Wow, we're getting a lot of seeds. What's that? Oxygen. Contaminated. What are you making here? What kind of heat have we got going on? You're not that hot. We may need to rip you out. Still 76 degrees C. It's still not the boiling point of water. Yeah, we might have to expand it a little bit so we can fit 5 in there. But we'll see how it gets on. How you getting on, hydrogen? Yup, hydrogen's getting on alright. Mega impressed with this. I don't know if they've changed it recently, but this is a really good setup now. So that's our hydrogen taken care of. How about our carbon dioxide? We don't even need to turn these on just yet. And where are we getting contaminated oxygen? All the yellow bits are contaminated oxygen. And they'll kind of float around a little bit, but we need them to collect in one area so we can actively get rid of them via this. I want to test it out as well. Right, let's sweep all of you. Let's have just a little bit of house cleaning, shall we? Housekeeping? Yep, housekeeping. So this is going to be fairly boring because all that these guys are going to be doing now is sweeping up, but it needs to be done. I like to get to a certain point and then sweep everything into the bins, reevaluate, and then go again. So what kind of materials have we got? 13 tons of copper. Fair enough. Sandstone. Yup. Quite a lot of granite. Liquid. Yep, it's fine. Cultivatable soil. Fine. Edible. Yeah, with this amount of mealwood trees, mealwood plants, is more than enough for 3 of them. So it does. If they're way on these stairs, it drops below the level where they walk on, but we still get the beautiful urine. Organics, algae, fertilizer. Yeah, it's all right. Filtration medium, sand. We've not had to use any sand, which is great because it's a finite thing. Consumable ore, coal. That will be using the coal generator. Although we do now have the means of getting rid of all the carbon dioxide created by a coal generator. So we'll see if we get into some decent coal veins. I think this is coal. Nope. This. The slightly more fractured look is coal in the purple biome, as it were. Interlaced with things like hydrogen and chlorine, so it's fairly easy to get to. Maybe. Yeah. So we'll have a look into that. We may... We may put them in our hot room. Well, the temperature of the liquid is going up. It's now at 100 degrees Celsius, so that should be starting to turn into steam. It's kind of fluctuating in and out. As they're in and out of this room sweeping, it's gonna take a while. But anyway, yeah, that is us for this episode. I've been Luckymarine. As always, you have been amazing. For the next episode or two, I'm sure it's going to be a bit boring because it's mostly going to be sweeping. So I apologise in advance for that. If you want to skip an episode or two, then feel free to. So from Mingmai, Lenny, Mildred and myself, it is good night, and I hope to see you in the next episode. Do take care.